Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. Hope you're doing well. I wanted to give an update on this huge flooding issue still going on in Canada, the British Columbia area, Vancouver, and I wanted to give an update on that and share some insight from a subscriber who lives in the area. And then also want to talk about a strange picture that was sent to me by another subscriber from a Lowe's store in Louisiana. First, the flooding, and it's just continuing to be a big problem there and affecting a lot of area, a lot of folks. Uh, Brad uh, lives in that area, a subscriber, and basically he said, we are isolated from the rest of the world right now because our highways, railroads, and bridges have been washed out, just washed away. Our ports are closed, so nothing is coming in or out. Our infrastructure is not likely to be rebuilt until next summer because they're firmly in winter right now. Nobody is stocking the stores, so they're not getting resupplied. They're cut off from supply lines, and people don't seem to understand what this means. The stores aren't being restocked, and from what he is observing, people in the area are just kind of going about their business and not understanding the gravity of the situation, the repercussions here. He said, I'm a prepper, so I'm well prepared for a long time. So I have what I need, but he's worried about the folks in the community because he fears that most are not anywhere near prepared for this and not prepared for an extended period of time, not the stores not being resupplied. So this is a prime example again of what why we prepare. And, we prepare for the unforeseen, the natural disasters, your the curveballs of life like this. So this is a prime, like I said, a good example of it. And we never know when these things are going to strike. So we keep preparing. Also, had a subscriber send a picture from a family member. This was a picture from a Lowe's store in Louisiana. I am going to post it on my community page. So if you go to my channel page and go over to the community page, you'll see it posted there from a Lowe's. But it's a picture of pallets that are full. This is on the floor in the store. It's not a distribution center. Of just pallets and pallets of gasoline cans, the plastic gasoline cans. They look to be like a 5-gallon, your 5-gallon cans, the red ones. I mean, a lot of them. I mean, just about as far as you can see. So, and they're stacked. So, which is kind of strange. It does make you start thinking about why that is. Now, that is in Louisiana, so I guess it could be a possibility that it was from hurricane preparation, them trying to, prepare for a rush on that kind of, on gasoline cans. Although we are now in, well into November, so the question is, if that's the case, why would they still have all that many on the floor right out there where, where people can buy them? But but it also makes you wonder, are they preparing for something else that they know about that's coming? Fuel shortages, could be. But anyway, it's a very thought-provoking situation there. So I'll share that on the page. So also, I was also emailed by another subscriber about, and I'm hearing this from others too, about matches. Matches, start a fire. Matches are hard to find right now, and this kind of took me by surprise. I didn't know this until I started to look in the last few days or past week. I've noticed as well that is the case. I did find some a few days ago at a public store near where I work, and I grabbed a couple of packs. There weren't many left. I grabbed a couple of them. There were some more left, but not a lot. Not like you normally see on the shelf. there were a few left of the small boxes, and then they had a few left of the larger, the long boxes that you would use maybe to start a fire at a fireplace or something like that. And I grabbed a couple of those. But yeah, so matches are getting hard to find. Are you seeing this where you live? Are you noticing this? And the price have gone up. I know when I bought those couple of packs I bought, I mean, it looked like they were double what they normally are on the price of those things. Terrible. But are you seeing this as well? Share what you're experiencing out there and where you live. And so that is odd. Also, I didn't know this, but the lighters, the lighters, the fluid, the fuel fluid could freeze. They could freeze if you're in a cold enough, if you're in below freezing weather for a while. That is possible for that stuff to freeze up. So if you're in a really cold climate and you have the lighters with the little fuel, where you click them, then I would recommend you keep that, keep it stored, keep the lighter stored, maybe in your pocket somewhere close to your body to where your body heat can prevent that fluid from freezing. So you are getting into winter now. So something to think about, something to keep in mind as you're preparing. And I'm in North Georgia. I mean, it's rare for us to get near sub-freezing, a lot of sub-freezing. I mean, we do get below freezing here for sure. And we'll have runs of it, for days, but not sustained typically. And we rarely get way below freezing temperatures. Now, until last winter, a lot of people in Texas would have said the same thing. So you just never know. I mean, we have had some freak freezing stuff here for sure. So good to be prepared anyway. Now, if you're in Miami, and I need to worry about that. So you never know. Anyway, again, share what your thoughts there. Also, there's just a lot of natural disasters going on right now. Earthquakes, volcanoes. You got this flooding going on in Canada and in Europe. Had a problem a little while back with all the flooding, droughts, fires. You got winter coming up. I mean, it's just started to make me. I was thinking about this earlier, and I think back to Matthew 24, where it said that Jesus said this is the beginning of birth pains, the beginning of the sorrows. Is that the case? Do you think that's the case? I mean, it just seems to be a lot of it going on. Or is this just natural disasters that the earth is just part of the earth, and it's just happening, So what do you think? Is it really birth? Is it the beginning of birth pains, the beginning of sorrows, or is it not? Is it this just happens? This is cycles, going on. Natural science, what do you think? I'm not really sure. It could be the beginning of birth pains. We don't really know for sure. I don't believe how do you know for sure? I know the Bible also says, I think it is in Matthew 24, that nobody knows, not even the Son, only the Father knows the hour. Not even the angels know when the end comes, when the end of days really is at hand. So that's my thoughts right now. But we need to be prepared always. It could be tomorrow. It could be next week, So share what you think about that as well. And let's continue to pray. Pray for Canada. Pray for our nation. Pray for these nations that are really experiencing these heavy, going into big time heavy lockdowns right now. That's a trend too. It looks like all of Europe is doing it, and you're seeing some pushback there. So let's pray for all those folks, really. Anyway, have a good rest of your Sunday. Be safe, be aware. Just keep being aware out there, and God bless you. And I will see you soon.